A shock defeat at home to Cremonese on the opening weekend has Milan already playing catch-up, and Lecce is anything but an easy place to go to. Max Allegri has conceded as much in the lead-up to this match, and enthusiasm is through the roof in Salento after record-breaking season ticket sales. They've successfully beaten the drop the last handful of years, looking to make it 4 straight survivals here in this part of the world. And so often they can count on a terrific atmosphere here at the Via del Mare. Lecce-Milan is on the way. Believe it or not, these two have met before in their current roles as well. Many years ago now, match day 8 of the 2011-12 season. It was Di Francesco's Lecce against Allegri's Milan. It finished Lecce 3, Milan 4. Di Francesco makes 2 changes to the 11 that drew at Genoa. Caba is preferred to Berisha in midfield, while it's Pierotti in place of Banda further forward. Francesco Camarda leads the line against his parent club. He's only 17 years of age. Fairly succinct cry of Lecce reverberates around the Via del Mare. Milan travelling supporters, many of them from the Curva Sud at San Siro, will be trying to out-chant them and out-sing them, quieten them down this evening. 2 very accomplished goalkeepers skippering their respective sides. Falcone for Lecce, Maignan for Milan. Just the one alteration for Milan from the team that began their shock loss to Cremonese. Musa replaces fellow American Pulisic, who's not 100% fit with an ankle issue. Rafael Leao is still injured and therefore hasn't travelled, so Alexis Salamakis is asked to do a job up front alongside Santi Jimenez, who's the only fit and available traditional centre-forward. It's on occasions such as these that you think Milan probably could have done with Camarda tonight. Christopher Nkunku has been in Milan today. Rossoneri spending big to bolster their attacking options. It is only the second week of the season, but Lecce begin tonight's match against Milan ahead of the Rossoneri in the table. A draw for the Salentini at Genoa to open up their 2025-26 campaign. A defeat for Milan. Stupinian for Santi Jimenez. And here is Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Musa. Gallo did enough to concede the game's first corner, but Milan. Modric with the corner. Gabbia's there! Great start this for Milan. And just like against Cremonese, it's one of their defenders with the goal. Pavlovic last week, Gabbia this time around. We might have only played 3 minutes, but they had been threatening that right from the word go. Got that all-important goal in the derby last season, Matteo Gabbia. This strike feels significant as well. Modric with the delivery, and Gabbia just wanted it more. Might have been a block in there. Perhaps the appeal from Koulibaly for a free kick was a little bit optimistic. Just bullied by Gabbia. There was clearly a shove from Gabietz. Whether it constitutes a foul and whether Livio Marinelli has missed it, well, he's been summoned by Davide Gersini, and this does mean that we're going to get the opportunity perhaps to hear from the referee on the loudspeaker as well. I think Eusebio Di Francesco is trying to relay a message to his players in any case that they need to be stronger in terms of how they defend. But as far as I'm concerned, you're well within your rights to grapple in the penalty area. Yes, 2 hands on the chest, but I think Las Koulibaly needs to be stronger than that. Livio Marinelli reviewing the footage. This could be a real setback for Milan, just as the Rossoneri were cheering what they thought was an opening goal. We are about to hear from the referee, I believe. Following a VAR check, the Milan number 46 pushed the defender with 2 hands when the goal was scored. The final decision is the goal has been disallowed. Modric clips it into the middle. Loftus-Cheek was, I think, trying to guide it towards a teammate as opposed to going for goal himself. Salamakers. It's up towards Loftus-Cheek. He's done well here. Loftus-Cheek round the goalkeeper. At least he tried to. Referee saying he spotted the handball. It wouldn't have counted in any case, but Falcone was on his toes. Very quickly dropped at the feet of Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Santi Jimenez up against Gaspar. Salamakers. It has reached Santi Jimenez. Good-looking ball in. Musa's there. Loftus-Cheek slapped away by Falcone. Cabba, they're backing off him here. Slip through for Pierotti. Still there for Pierotti. And now Cabba. There's a big lash of the left boot, and it lacked precision. Fofana, through it goes. Here's Santi Jimenez, and he spurns the chance. The flag stayed down. He's been recruited at great expense to score goals, but he snatched at that, did Santi. Got back on side, got the ball out of his feet, and in seeking out the far corner, Jimenez has dragged it wide. Musa. Crosses towards Pavlovic. May have been going wide. Falcone wasn't sure, and Milan win a corner. Just kicked it behind the Lecce skipper. Was that creeping in? Probably would have hit the side netting. Falcone wasn't to know. Real shinner from Strahinja. A platform for Lecce with which to approach the second half. Had they been a bit more decisive in the final third, they might have been able to have a breakthrough. Milan thought they had made the breakthrough through Gabbia. Just 3 minutes in, his goal disallowed for a slight shove on Koulibaly at the break at the Via del Mare. Still goalless. Lecce 0, Milan 0. Francesco Camarda only played 45 minutes against his parent club. It does mean we're going to see a debut for the new man. Player recruited to fill the boots of Nikola Krstovic. This is Nikola Stulic, who's joined on a 4-year deal from Charleroi in Belgium. Got 16 goals for his club side last season. Lecce have a platform upon which to build. It's the same scoreline they had at the midway point of their season opener at Genoa. That finished goalless. Ganla with the free kick, headed clear by Gabbia. Up in the air by Ramadani. Stulic putting himself about. That's Kaba. Stulic, Kaba! Good block from Tomori. That's why Maignan was able to gather. Modric with the delivery. This is Salamakis. Estupinian scuffed it. Modric takes the corner. Loftus-Cheek is there, and Santi Jimenez didn't get enough purchase on the header. Now Tomori. Salamakis again, they've let him turn. Here's Santi Jimenez, that's more like it. Squandered a big chance in the first half, he's buried this one. One touch out of his feet, the second to strike it past Falcone. And in front of the travelling Milan fans, Santi Jimenez. But, here we go. Following a VAR check, the Milan number 7 in the move leading to the goal was in an offside position. The final decision is goal overturned, offside. That's the reverse camera angle that best illustrates how far offside Santi Jimenez was. Salamakis. He was caught by Gaspar. A card is on the way. What colour? That's the question. Salamakis feels it should be red for Dogso, denying a goal-scoring opportunity. Ramadani having words with the Belgium international. In by Modric, Loftus-Cheek. Third time's a charm for Milan. This one will surely stand. Prolific in his first season with the Rossoneri. Anonymous in his second campaign. Allegri knows what Loftus-Cheek can produce, and some evidence of it there. It is a goal which has been so long in the waiting. Bartesaghi and Ricci stripped and ready to go. Musa, Jimenez leaves it. That's Fofana. Terrific save. Still there for Musa, provided he's onside. He wasn't. Musa Fofana almost picked out the top corner there. Falcone equal to the effort. Salamakis. This is Pavlovic breaking forward. Showing a bit of pace as well. Only Jimenez in support. Pavlovic. Now it's Santi Jimenez. Great challenge from Thiago Gabriel. Slipped through here for Stulic. And Maignan did about enough. Couldn't hold it, had to concede the corner. Musa. Ricci now. Can Milan kill it off here? Ricci went for the near post. Falcone wasn't going to be beaten there. Struck it well, nothing wrong with the effort. Another Modric ball in, and it was a chance as well for Fofana. Andri. And this is Stulic who couldn't control. Well, it was actually meant as a shot by Andri. He scuffed it to such an extent it became a pass for Stulic. And had he controlled, he would have had a big opportunity to equalise there. It's run the way here of Christian Pulisic. Just half a chance. He gambled and he got his reward. The match winner in March, and it looks like Pulisic has made sure of the points in Salento this time around as well. Not fit enough to start, but that's why Allegri sent him on. The feeling that he could go and get a goal. And having scored against Bari in the Cup, he finds the net against another side from Puglia, Lecce in the league. Just route one from Maignan. Gaspar didn't deal with the danger. Sloppy from Danilo Vega. And how cool was Pulisic? The first touch to put him into the goal-scoring position. And they just bent around Vladimiro Falcone. Valentien is offside. Through it goes now for Valentien, who can run a goal here. Valentien put his boot through it. Berisha, Andri. Andri's ball in, out by Tomori, then Modric. That should be that. Job well done. Not as convincing as it might have been in terms of the scoreline, but Max Allegri's Milan have their first league victory of the new season. Di Francesco's Lecce, well beaten in the end. 2-0 the scoreline, but it could have easily been 4, but for goals disallowed for Gabbia and Santi Jimenez. Pulisic came off the bench to make sure of the points after Loftus-Cheek had scored his first goal in nearly a year and a half. It is a clean sheet for the Rossoneri, and they put that Cremonese defeat behind them. It ends here in Salento. Lecce 0, Milan 2.